What it is, guys, it's your old boy Pilk, and I'm coming back at you with more DanMachi. Now, today we are talking about something that I usually talk about on the first, and I've been a little late on it this month. That is, of course, the monthly bond sale. What do I mean by that? Well, what I mean by that is if you go up to the settings here, or other, whatever you call it, the little gear button in the top right-hand corner, and go to inventory, and then go to bond, okay? What we are going to do is we're going to sell some bonds. And as you can see, I've actually already sold a ton of them. I've only really got, I think, 1 or 2 left to sell. I do try to keep 5 bonds for pretty much everybody in here. That way, any of the units that I haven't awakened yet, then I can just go ahead and MLB whenever I feel like it. Remember, you get a ton of iris for doing that, and it's really cheap for 2 stars. 3 stars, a little cheaper. Not so much for 5 stars, but that's a whole other situation. 4 stars. Whole other situation. But you do have, see, there's a lot of units in here. So when you sell bonds, basically the process goes, you're going to go ahead down here. I'm going to find one that I haven't sold. I'm pretty sure. There we are. Masked God Ganesha. Click sell, and I'm going to sell 4 of them, obviously, because I want to keep the 5. I want to keep the 5 so I can MLB him if I ever specifically desire that. And you'll see that it's going to give me a bunch of Cereos. Cereos has a very specific purpose, especially at the beginning of the month. Okay? So you want to go through here and you want to sell as many of these bonds as you feel comfortable doing. I don't try to sell anything over the 5 bonds. I try to keep at least 5 bonds for everybody, unless it's a unit that I already know I've sold and I already know I'm good with. So, that being the case, what I'm going to do, I'm also going to go down here, and I've got a couple of 4 stars I know I can't use right now. So, Sly Cat Bond, I'm going to sell this Sly Cat Bond. Boom. And you see, that increases my Cirrus, but it also gives me some of the black gems, the dupe. And dupe has a very, very, very specific purpose. Okay? I think I've got 1 more of those I could sell. Let's see if we can kind of... It's easier to do if I just grab the phone and do it this way. Okay? So, what I'm looking for here... Yes, as you can see, I've got a lot of units that I have not yet given a bond to, just for various reasons. Who am I looking for? Unless I've already sold her. Maybe I already sold her. Okay. I already sold her, so I'm not going to worry about it. But that gets me up to 40 dupe and 1,367 Cereos. Why is this important, and why do we do this the first of every month? Well, let's go in here and talk about it. Okay? I'm going to go into shop. And I'm going to go to Cereos and Dupe Exchange. Now, first things first, we're going to talk about the Cereos, okay? 3-star tickets, 2-star tickets. Bada bing, bada boom. I am going to max all of these bad boys out. These are tickets that you could, in all honesty and all possibility, get a 4-star from. Now, it's not guaranteed. It's only guaranteed you get whatever the 2-star or 3-star that it is, but it could increase, and you could get whatever it is that you wind up getting. So it is completely worthwhile to go in here and make sure you get all of those every single month. You see, it says you get 10 of these a month. Remember, you can also get them from the tails. We're getting a new tail next week, so I believe that's when we're getting it. So this is just more summon fodder. So it's potentially, we could get another 4-star in this set. Not guaranteed, but it's possible. Okay. You can also get Hero Fauna, but I don't think it's a very wise use of your Cereos. And we can get Smelting Stones. Once again, I don't think it's a very wise use. Now, dupe. Dupe, you can actually go in here and you can get a guaranteed 4-star ticket. I am personally saving up. I think I need those Prism Bonds. I need a lot of Prism Bonds right now. Prism Bonds are the ones that actually give you a dupe of a unit that is not time limited. So it's someone that's in the general pool. Now, the argument could be made a 4-star ticket could actually yield someone better. Problem is, 4-star ticket could yield someone I completely don't need, or it could yield... it could theoretically yield what you want, but the pool is so big now, I don't think that's a wise gamble. If this were this point last year, absolutely. That probably would be a better gamble. But we've got a lot... there's been a big meta shift over the past year, and you've got some units that can't even be hero ascended. So for me, I think I'm saving up for these adventurer prism bonds. That's what I'm saving up for. Now, curious question that I've never personally had answered. Let's go back here. Now, I'll show you one other thing before this is over, but this is just my curiosity. That's the event exchange. That's not what I'm looking for. Okay, I'm going to go down here to event units exchange. Okay, and I do not have enough of these tickets. Oof. Okay, we'll discuss that at a later date. I'm curious if these yeah. I wonder, well, I should have, no, I don't think I have one of Mikoto. Elegant Elf, Leafia, that's the healing Leafia. I know I don't have any of her. I know Shakti's 100%. I think all of those 4 stars are 100%. Maybe the Chloe, but I think Mikoto is maybe Finn. I don't know. Let's find out. Oriental attire and love. Oriental attire, Finn, and love. Love letter. Mikoto. So let's find out here. We're gonna once again grab the phone and go all the way down. This is something I've wanted to look at, and I've never really had the opportunity. So let's take a look here. See if they're in here. There's Casino Lady. Cute Elf. Nah, I don't have one. I don't have one, and I don't have enough to do it. I'm going to make a separate video about that, because I've never talked about the event exchange, and I'm curious if the free-to-play 4 stars still sell for dupe like that, or if you just can't sell them or whatever. I don't know what the deal is with that. It might be a way to cheat the system. Well, I'm here. I should have enough to at least get... I need 45. No, I don't think I have enough to get 45. You'll see that I actually have not bought any of these event tails. So, yeah, no, I don't have enough. So, we'll worry about that. We'll make a whole separate video about that. So I wouldn't worry about that for the time being. Just know you can sell your Sirius and your dupe and go in there and do the thing. Now, the other thing that is definitely worth mentioning, if I go in here and I go to Sirius and Dupe Exchange, one thing I do every month is I go grab these souvenirs. And I grab as many of these bad boys as I can. I don't know if I'm going to max them out, if I'm honest. I'm going to go down to 50 of them. And we're going to go see if we can... Yeah, there we go. See if we can feed these into some people. Okay? Now, the souvenirs specifically are for the crossover units. I hit the wrong button. Okay? You can also go in here and go into the Sirius and Dupe Exchange. And you can get Dungeon Sandwiches, Book of Knowledge, Single Flower, and obviously the souvenir that we just did. Now, for me, the main reason I'm doing the souvenirs is because I'm trying to max the CP level of all my crossover units. So go to your character list. You'll notice Mikasa's maxed out. I am looking for Levi. There he is. And offer present. And if I max him out, that still doesn't get him up all the way. So we'll see what happens here. That might get him to level 28, I think. Yep, level 28. Almost level 30. And that also gives me Iris. So I got 20 Iris for doing that. So literally you're just selling your bonds and trading them for Iris, more or less. You're selling your bonds, you're trading for tickets, and you're trading them for CP levels, which is going to give you Iris. So I could go in here and math it out. Let's see, CP reward list. He has 200 left, so 200 left for the next level, and then I believe it's a bit more after that. Oh, let's get him up to level 30 real quick. It's not going to yield me a huge amount. It's going to yield me mostly, more than anything else, it's really just going to yield me like a hero phone. Well, I actually take the back. For every level 30 you get, you're actually going to get some iris from the other things. So let's go in here one more time. Let's grab 6 more. It'll tell us what we need. Now, by the end of the month, I'm going to be using up every single one of those. So it's just a matter of doing more summons, getting more unwanted bonds, feeding all my bonds in, and then whatever I have left over, then I can just purge. But let's go back in here to character list and do this one more time. Okay. There's Levi. And you'll see Elmina. Elmina just needs to be run 3 times, and she's all the way up to level 60. That's kind of the way I prefer to do that. But there we go. Now he'll be level 29. Alright, and the next level it says was 3,000 away. Let's try this again. So 3,400 left. Yeah. So basically you've got to feed a little more than 14 into him. 34? No. 12. Got to feed 12 into him. So let's go grab 12 and let's get him up to level 30 real quick. Shop. Serious and dupe exchange, and let's get 11 more. Well, no, stock 5. 7 more. Okay, exchange. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and we'll go back into your character list and then go to Levi. I'm going to go to CP reward list. Now he needs 3373. This is going to get him up to 12 of those should be 3,400. Unless my math is off. My math was way off. That was 2,400, not 3,400. I need... Oof! Math fail. Basically, I need 5 more. Let's go snag those. It's 1,000. No, 200. I need... brain. Alright. 5 more at 200 is going to yield me 1,000. So, 5 more. My apologies. And I hit arena again. Not... So, shop. Serious and dupe exchange. Helps if you do the math out right the first time. And souvenir. Because remember, they feed in 200 each time if they feed them into the right unit. Now, again, I could upgrade them with the other ones, but they only feed in 100 at a time rather than 200. So it's worthwhile making sure you use the right thing. Okay, last time. Bada bing, bada boom. Offer present. That's plus 1,000. Boom. Now, I believe it's 3,618 is the CP level 30. So there you go. Now, I didn't get any Irish for that, but if I go over here to Guild and I go to Total, I should... It's not giving it to me. Okay, I didn't... Should give me a CP level 30 for Bell, but it isn't. Okay. Well, wasted efforts. I thought Bell would give me a CP level 30 reward, but he's not. So, what I need to do is now is just go finish up increasing everybody else up. But, that's how you do it. It's going to give you a ton of Iris if you really do it right. Plus, upgrade those units, gives you even more Iris, etc., etc., etc. Basically, the long and the short of it is, you're trading those bonds that you're not using, you're not doing anything with, for more tickets, more Iris. Via CP levels, obviously, via tickets. So, do this at the beginning of every month. I know I'm a little late on the video, but you get the basic concept and what it's all used for. Let me know if you have any questions in the comments section down below. But other than that, I think it's pretty straightforward. So like, comment, share, subscribe. Follow my Birdman. Hit me up a Booker. I'll be back with the same video again, beginning of every month. Hopefully this time actually on the 1st and not late.